Okay, guys. Hi. I'm trying to find my voice on this channel. I'm trying to find a way to really genuinely help you guys. And today, my attempt at doing that is going to be to take my new cards that I just got and to shuffle them with the intention of finding or channeling a message that truly resonates and helps the collective or someone specifically watching this video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the reading. We'll see what kind of maybe clarity it can bring. Well, that was fast. So what we had pop out is 7, lucky 7, and 34. Aren't these beautiful? I love them. I love the aura type of vibe. And the flower. There's a nice little flower in there. Can you see it? It's like a little bit hard to focus, but you can kind of see that flower. Okay. 34 and 7. We'll start with 34. I feel like I want to start with that. Whew. The universe wants to help. Being honest with yourself about your suffering is an act of wisdom. It doesn't mean that you are weak or insufficiently enlightened, or that you or anyone else has become a martyr to your own suffering. When you acknowledge that something isn't right in your world, you set a healing process in motion. The universe is not sitting idly by, twiddling its massive cosmic thumbs, entertained by our struggles. It is a loving, interactive, responsive, and intelligent presence that holds the space for suffering with tremendous compassion, gentleness, and peacefulness, whilst raging and aching along with us in our suffering. The moment we are open to receive spiritual intervention, the universe is ready to leap forth with bold and helpful inventiveness. There is no judgment for your suffering. There is only goodwill and skillfulness that wishes to flow towards you and show you the way beyond suffering. Be with what you feel for as long as you need, while remaining firm in your faith that it can and will heal as soon as you are ready. I think that this is beautiful because I specifically am asking for your higher power, your universe, your guides to help you through this. And for the first thing to say that the universe does want to help you. The acknowledgement that this is something that I don't want this to be for my gain as much as I want it to be for yours. And I think that the universe is trying to say that there's been many ways that it's been trying to enter your life and show you that it is there and it's present. And it wants you to really listen and pay attention. Clearly you have made some type of, or shown some type of interest in getting better, in becoming a better version of yourself. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're damaged goods or anything like that, like you needed to be fixed, as much as things did need to be healed. And it's also time to elevate to the version of yourself that is the best version of yourself possible. We always talk about in yoga how when you're surrendering to like a stretch or a pose, you need to breathe into your discomfort, because breathing into your discomfort is making your body aware of where that discomfort lies, of where that tension lives within you. This is exactly the same thing. When we become really honest with ourselves about things that we're struggling with, maybe things that are considered or perceived as flaws by ourselves, then the universe will happily help you with those things. It will come without judgment. It will come without laughing at you or scorning, without any scorn. It will come only with assistance, because when we do seek help, the seeking is really all that the universe and your guides are looking for. They want you to learn how to ask the right questions so that they can give you the right answers. So that's what I'm getting from 34. This will be short because I have to go into the gym, but I wanted to do a quick one for you guys. 7. Graceful release, ecstatic embrace. Your karmic tribe consists of those souls you are spiritually traveling with in this lifetime to accomplish healing. These are beings with whom we feel a profound connection, often without knowing exactly why or the nature of the relationship. One can hold space for such connections with presence, acknowledging their depth. Trust that a way to work through whatever may need to be resolved will always be shown on an emotional or spiritual level. Sometimes an advanced soul will incarnate into a particular group to heal it from within, through taking its own spiritual journey. Trust in the connections that arise and fall away. There's a sacred purpose behind all that is unfolding. So like the first thing that I think of when I read that is basically that I think we're all in a collective together. I think that if you have reached this, there is something very cosmic and beautiful and divine that's happening through literally YouTube. Through YouTube and the randomness of this algorithm that YouTube has created. Like, yes, we still get like what we're interested in. It's a very advanced thing, but it's like still has to be random because there's so many videos that are being created. So what you are getting on your feed, in my eyes, has to be divinely placed still. Like, randomness really allows for divinity. And I think that's why we see so much communication through things like numbers, through things like animals, and through cards, and anything that you can think of that's random. I mean, even AI, like you can talk to AI and have it say something random to you, and that to me can be channeling divinity, because anything that allows for any sort of randomness, I think like allows for divinity to step in and control it. I don't know how to explain that exactly. I don't know if that's legitimate, but I do know that I and other people are very much experiencing this to the point of it being undeniable. You were brought to this video for a reason. You were brought to my channel for a reason. Perhaps you've been interested in becoming more spiritually involved and creating more of a spiritual connection. Perhaps you've been interested in learning more about what signs you can look out for and different ways to communicate with spirit. And this doesn't mean communicating with ghosts. This is not like Ghost Whisperer. This is communicating with like divinity, with your higher self, with something that's more aware of the purpose of your life, that has a little bit more of a zoomed out view of your life, where time is maybe not linear, where they're able to really see the bigger picture. Now, we're trying to get in communication with that. And I don't necessarily know that it's an entity as much as it is everything that is, if that makes sense. This all-knowing, the mind that we live within. If you want to get closer to that, it is your birthright. It isn't something that you might get. It is something that you will get if you try. It's a connection that's always there. It's omnipresent. Whenever you feel lost, it reminds you that you can never be lost because you're constantly being led. If you want to get closer to this, if you want to get in more control of your life and really design your life, as you know it's meant to be, as you already can picture it in your head, then follow this page, because I might not be perfect at it yet, but the goal of this page is to help you learn how to do just that, to cultivate a connection with spirit, to cultivate a connection with your higher self, to step in to the highest version of yourself, to grow, to evolve, to be everything that you've ever wanted to be gentle, to be accepting of our shadows, to dance and dine with our shadows, to get to know them, to shift our mindset, to shift our view of the world. If you're interested in all these things, like, which I probably know that you are, I mean, if you're here right now at this point in the video especially, I know that you feel this way too. Because again, as these cards were saying, there are collectives of spirit, and if you're brought here today, I believe that you're in mine. I believe that you're in my collective of souls, and that's 1111, by the way. And that there's purpose in our meeting. There's purpose in us finding one another. Maybe a bigger purpose that we don't even understand yet. But thanks so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you want to learn how to have more of this connection and everything that I was discussing with you. But have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.